I've been seeing that Kofi has a product option other than regular donations, and from what I understand, you don't need to pay to have an item up. Although not many people will just be browsing Kofi, if you do some advertising on other platforms, maybe it'll work out. Zweet okay. So I know a lot of artists use Kofi, and I'm gonna speak on this from the lens of somebody that has a Shopify. So I actually do have a Shopify as well, and I sell boba keychains and boba products and stuff like that on my Shopify. So here's my Shopify. I sell boba stickers, boba keychains, or whatever. I've kind of like put this on the back burner, but I mean, if you want boba merch, feel free to purchase. I just can't ship anything until I come back because all my products are back at home. But yeah, so I do have experience with a shopping platform that has no internal like SEO, no search algorithm within the platform, where I have to go and drive all the traffic to my store myself. And it is a lot of fucking work. It's a lot of work for you to manually bring the traffic into your store. I would say for me, I think the fees are worth it for Etsy. I really do. I know a lot of people have a bone to pick with the amount of fees Etsy charges and the fact that they do charge 20 cents per listing. However, there's a couple ways you can get around this. The fees are worth it for Etsy because of the internal like in-platform searches that like could get people to purchase your item. Sorry, I feel like this is not making much sense. But what I mean by this is people who are looking for Twitch emotes, looking for art, they'll go to Etsy to look for it. They're not gonna go to your Kofi or your Shopify. They're gonna go to Etsy more likely. So I think overall, paying those fees are worth it. However, there's ways to even get around the listing fees because like sellers can go and share you a link to invite people to sell on Etsy, and then if you use their link, then you get your first 40 listings for free, and they also get their first 40 listings for free. So if you just keep farming those links from people and like keep giving it out, then you don't have to pay the 20 cents. But honestly, 20 cents is really not a lot of money. Like it's because you could, okay, like dead ass, you can find 20 cents on the floor if you just kind of like wander around outside enough times. I think for the amount of money that you can make from it, it's worth it. Like all you need to do is make one sale, and then the Etsy like costs, the fees will like pay for like another 10 listings from that one sale. So it just kind of like funds itself. Like worst comes to worst with all the fees, if you list only a couple of items, right? Like let's say you only list 5 items, the worst you have to pay is $1. The extra fees that the Etsy takes is only after a sale. So that's money that, but like, so let's say you list an item for even $5, right? You list like 5 items and each item is $5. That was what you're selling it for. But Etsy will charge you 20 cents per listing. So you pay $1 for those 5 listings. Now, if you sell one of the $5 products, Etsy takes like like a 10, at the worst, I think it's like a 10% cut from it. So you pocket, not the best. It's like you pocket $4.50. That $4.50 like covers the fees for the 5 items you listed. Because if the 5 items, you listed those 5 items, right? And each item's listing fee of 20 cents costs up to $1. So once you make that first sale, after the Etsy fees and then minus the $1, you pocket $3.50. So you still net positive. I hope this is making sense. Math is definitely not my forte, but as long as you make one sale, you net positive for all of your listings, for all the fees, and including the relisting fee for relisting the item. So I do think it's worth it because that would have been money that you never would have seen if you chose not to list it on Etsy. So overall, I do think it's worth the investment.